Today, we're taking you inside a place that has seen more than its fair share of stories. A once grand mansion, now left to decay, holding secrets that stretch far beyond its crumbling walls. But what makes this house truly intriguing isn't just its abandoned state. It's the life that once lived here, and the path that it took to lead to its current desolation. The man who owned this mansion was raised in what appeared to be a stable, good home. And from an early age, he showed promise, excelling in sports and earning recognition as a state champion powerlifter in high school. Many would have seen a bright future ahead of him, full of potential and achievement. But somewhere along the way, that promise evaporated, replaced by a series of bad choices and criminal activity that spiraled out of control. Starting in 2016, his life became a tangled web of legal trouble. He was arrested multiple times on serious charges: domestic violence, drug possession, and even promoting prison contraband. Each arrest brought him behind bars, and each time he somehow managed to get released. At one point, his bail was set at over $10,000, and he still found a way to pay it, raising questions about where that money was coming from. Despite the setbacks, there was a period of apparent stability, or at least avoiding trouble. A stretch of years where he seemed to stay under the radar, or perhaps simply learned to hide his darker activities. That is, until 2023, when his name once again hit the headlines. This time not for petty crimes, but for something more bizarre. Security footage captured him stealing propane tanks in broad daylight and selling them online. And inside of this very mansion, that's exactly what we found. It's unsettling to think that this place, once a symbol of success, now appears to be a storage site for stolen goods. So where is he now? Is he still behind bars? Or has he vanished completely? The truth is, no one knows for certain. What's clear is that this mansion stands as a silent witness to a life filled with potential, tragedy, and possibly ongoing crime. This house is more than just a relic. It's a window into a story of a rise and fall. So join me today and let's see what's left.
What's up guys, it's BigBankz. We're back again for another video, and today we are exploring an abandoned mansion that we just found out here in the middle of nowhere. We were driving around and this place is absolutely amazing. Walking up on it, there's an abandoned car, and the story behind this, you guys already heard, is so crazy. I'm excited to take you guys inside, but let's look around the outside of this mansion. Let's see what's left here. So what you're looking at right now is what used to be the driveway. It's just completely grass and dirt now. Nobody's driven up it in years. Here it is. It doesn't look too big from right here, but you'll see there's actually a car left behind. Looks like a Honda Accord, and the tag is from 2017, and that's when the guy was arrested at this house. Looks like maybe the door is even unlocked. As you can see inside, it's hot as heck in there. That is crazy. You can just see the heat coming out of it. The house is quite big and has just been abandoned for the last, I think, 8 years, 7 years or so. So this is the carport. You can see the power is actually cut on this place, so there's no power anymore. It's just kind of really dirty and stuff in here, but don't let this dictate what you're about to see inside, because inside is absolutely insane. You guys are in for a treat. Here's a pedal boat left behind here. I don't think we've ever found a pedal boat before at a place, but it's always a first for something. You guys can see, look at that car again, right there. Out here in the middle of the woods. Look at that, just falling apart. It's all just dirt garage in here. Just a lot of junk. And here's like a deck. Still lots of junk. There's a couch outside though. It's nice to see in the south. What is this? An old barber chair? Can you guys hear the sound of the water running down there? It's literally a creek. It's like this is waterfront. So, as we were driving, we're actually headed to another spot. And that's when we were looking on the map on the way here. And we just happened to spot this. And it looked really sus. So, we were like, let's go check it out. Let's go see what's going on with it. We drove by, we noticed the driveway is completely overgrown. There's not even pavement anymore. It actually used to be gravel and it's not here anymore. So we look up the story first. We look up the owners. And it turns out the owner was in jail. And he's been arrested like 15 times. That might be an exaggeration, but he's been arrested quite a few times. And some crazy allegations put against him. And that's a reason why this house is abandoned. Just poor choices in life. It's always crazy. Some of these random finds are also some of the best finds. This house you cannot see from the road at all. This was actually the front door. So there was stairs right here, but they've since caved. It's very dangerous to actually walk on this. As you'll see right here, it's just caved in completely. The stonework on all this is just beautiful. Look at that. All stones. Big old house. And it wraps around too, to the side there. Look at that thing. It's a big house. We got 2 levels of decks up there. Kind of want to walk up this side. And we're already going to see. Look at that. All caved in right there. Can't even step foot on that. Unfortunately. Too risky. So before we go inside, I want to know you guys' thoughts on the stories of this place. I want to know you guys' thought on why you think this guy did what he did. And why do you think nobody came back to this house? Comment down below where you're watching from too, and let's go inside and let's see what's left in this abandoned mansion. Alright guys, we have made it inside of the abandoned mansion. This place is like one of those southern modern homes. This is a crazy one. We just happened to stumble upon this so randomly. This is a crazy time capsule. We're gonna go through this place. You guys have heard the crazy story behind this. This dude was into drugs, went to jail many times, and just a lot of crazy stuff went down. You guys already know all that. So let's get into this exploration. Let's see what's left in here. So I want to start you guys off at the front door right here. This is what you would see when you first enter the home. Check that out. You got a full living room here, completely frozen in time. And it leads you into this walkway that goes into a big open space with a pool table set up for 8-ball, it looks like. But let's look at this living room. So these I like to call the super comfy chairs. Usually when there's chairs like this, these are the ones you can sit down, fall asleep, take a nap. Also, the dogs get on them with you. People usually tear these things up just by typical use, but that's why they're so comfy. You know, and then you got the recliner that matches, and then the brown couch that goes right there. And you can see there's still decor hanging up on all the walls. Decor is sitting everywhere. There's like a fish, the old radio microphone. This place is so cool. And I want you to just look at this. Ceilings are so tall. This is a huge house. I mean, this is like a crazy bachelor pad, I think. Still got the Sony TV here. I don't think it's a flat screen. Well, it's like right before they made a flat screen, it looks like. But look, you got the ottoman. Looks like things have been kind of torn up by like rats and stuff. All this decor that's still here. You guys can see it all. Look at that. Old movies, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Covered in like webs and mold and whatnot. You can see that deck, how bad it is. It just looks awful. There's holes all in it. If I were to step on that, I would 1000% fall through. But they have a creek right there with flowing water. It's just beautiful. And I can see a little swan or whatever, stork, something down there. Not a swan, a stork. But in this room, it's just gorgeous. Get a good view of upstairs. Nicely decorated. Everything's kind of like green and yellow. Feels like there's a green and yellow tint in here. But what an amazing house. It's crazy to see all this stuff still in here. But the guy, as you know, has gone to prison several times. And I believe this house was inherited by his parent, like him and his parents. So I think that, it just now sits. Look at this, pool table. APApoolplayers.com. Still in really good shape, it looks like. Tiny bits of like mold and stuff on it, but not too bad. It's crazy how open all of this is. Like you just get this huge open feel throughout this whole house. It's all wood everywhere. Look, there's even like a cool design with the wood right there on the staircase, as you can see. I love finding pool tables in places. Join here with the Bando fam. Go subscribe to him down in the description. He's making videos, so you get to see more perspectives of places. But I'm loving this open concept they got in here. Look at this globe. And here's like all the little pieces like for the pool. It's like the chalk right there. Foosballs. Yo, look at this. That's how you know we're in the south right there. Tannerite. They must have been blowing some stuff up out here. I think this land is, I think this is about 20 acres of land, so, I mean, if they wanted to blow some stuff up, I guess they could. Never found that before in a place. Check out all the decor on the walls. And then I just noticed this chandelier right here, hanging down. That's really cool. That thing is chirping, chirping. Guys, tell me what your thoughts are on this open concept. Doesn't this feel kind of cozy? This is like a place that I would book for like Airbnb, it feels like, location-wise. It's not really a travel destination, but if I was to be passing through a town like this and I needed a cool place to stay that was on a creek where I could have water access and just have a really cozy place, this would be the one. That's why it's always sad to me, places like this going to waste. Because somebody could be putting this to use, somebody could be living in this. It's just a waste. And I just not big on wasting things, you know? And that's just what we do in America. We waste and we waste and we waste. Food, homes, people, like we just, I don't know. I don't know why this happens. Obviously we know this one, it's poor choices in life that just cause this place to go under. Anyways, let's keep looking around. There's a lot more to see. So as you can see, all of this is stone pillars right here on both sides and right there. And this entire thing that goes into the kitchen is made of stone. Look at that. You got Alabama University, Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Look at this. This is actually a dispenser for different alcohols. So if you wanted to get a shot of something, I think you just push it or something right there, spin it around, get you different ones. Check this out. It says, "You are something else. I love you. I don't know how many times we are going to argue about this. He was a past someone I used to date. We are nothing but friends. I'm even going to stop talking to him because the last thing I want to to do is for you to be mad at me. You have got to understand not every guy I've talked to was about the money, nor was it about the sex. Wow. Talking about trust issues. It says all it does is piss me off. We just stay arguing all the time. Like all the shit you keep bringing up, we argue, fight, but get nowhere. It's like a breakup letter. And it's ripped in half, so I mean, this guy probably got really mad and just ripped it up. So, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I had a loss for words on that one. Let's go ahead and head into the kitchen though. You got this bar area right here. You can see chairs are here. This is a very nice kitchen. This could have been put to such good use. Professional series microwave, convectional oven. All of the stuff left inside of the cabinets here, like Campbell's and stuff. You guys can tell this place was crazy. You can see like the knife, the chicken, that's probably held like sugars, things like that. I mean, this place is very well decorated. Here's your stove and oven. Look at that. Spices. It smells like garlic once I open that up. The dishes are just dirty. This is so nasty. Now, typically we do a fridge pull, but the fridge is already pulled for us. So we gotta take a look at it. Can't really smell it anymore. I guess because it's been open for so long, but there's some old foods. There's some eggs. Ew. And you can see it's covered in just mold and nastiness. Thankfully, I can't smell it, which is good. Look at that. Blenders and whatnot all left up there. What do you think of this kitchen, everyone? You can see that like everything is still in here. See all the different kinds of utensils, forks and stuff. Got some chicken broth and some packets of stuff, gravy, whatnot. Just a nasty fridge. Just a nasty kitchen. It's always gross when there's food and stuff. But I wanted to point out that this actually has another bar section right here. A nice chandelier hanging up. You got the cross over there. And this is actually the main entrance to the house. But from the outside, as you saw, that whole like deck in the front, the stairs that lead up here, is all caved in. Like this thing is very, very run down. Look at all this stuff. Lots of stuff all in there. Still got some jackets and whatnot hanging up. And that's your front door. Nothing too crazy about it. So yeah, there's the 10 Commandments. Kind of beat up right here for the most part. And here's your laundry room. Look how nice this is. But this has a really nice washer and dryer. And even a thing for like towels and linens and stuff right there. But all of this is still left behind. All the clothes are still in here. Could have had like stuff up there at the top. All these clothes are just scattered. What a cool house. But don't you guys love all this stone throughout this entire thing right here? It's just crazy. Now we gotta take a look at some of the details of things that are left in here. So this is like a little desk area right here. It's like tinfoil. Could have been used for you know what. Now look at this. That is rattlesnake tails and a tooth. That's nasty. What the heck? Muzzle loading propellant. Definitely had guns out here. We already knew that though. What do you guys think of this? It's just a crazy house that we found in the middle of nowhere. That's another reason why I think it was abandoned around Christmas. Because they still got some decor up. Because I don't know if I showed you guys, but over here you've got Frosty the Snowman and you got Santa Claus right there. So I think this was abandoned right after Christmas. Look at this. Steve Madden box. Oh, it's just full of like letters and stuff. Must have been for like some boots or something. That's brand new. Perfect calm bath set. And that's just full of wires. There's a gaming headset in there, headphones, all that stuff. Fishing rods. Still left right here. Sitting in the corner. What a cool house this is. Now it looks like we got a couple more bedrooms right down this way. And then we're going to make our way upstairs. But look at this. Keep calm and drink wine. Some old phones here. They looked all cracked up. No iPhones, they're all Android. How many Android users we got out there and how many iPhone users we got out there? Personally, I'm an iPhone guy. But I always like seeing these little things. These are like nice to just sit at, chat with somebody, have a drink, or whatever you may have it. Just can't get over how tall the ceilings are. Gotta grab my light. Let's head down this hallway. So we've got a bathroom right here with a stone shower. Isn't that cool? There's your toilet. Different kinds of decor. Your sink right here. So wild. Kind of a really small half bath right here. That goes down into the basement. So we'll have to check that out here in a minute. I'm going to go to our first room right here. Got a whole tanning bed in here. What the heck? Oh my goodness. The rebel flag hung up right there. But we are in the south, so I mean you kind of see it everywhere. But this tanning bed looks like all the wiring is just exposed. So I wonder what's going on with that. But this is a smaller bedroom. There's actually no mattress on the bed right here. But there are like little knickknacks of things. And even a sofa here. And look at that, that's for an Xbox 360 Connect, I believe. How many people have played that before? I used to play that all the time. It's kind of like a Nintendo Wii, but for Xbox. Oh, look at that. Big Sony TV in the corner there. Little closet, just kind of junked out. But what do you guys think of this room? I mean, the whole tanning bed is crazy. Have never found a tanning bed in a place like that. I think maybe we have before found a tanning bed, but nothing that looks like this, especially in the south. Looks like maybe they did pack up some things to leave, or maybe that was squatters or something. And here's another bedroom. This bedroom's pretty beat up for the most part. Got lots of stuff on this TV stand here. Lots of random things scattered. Little whiteboards, tools. There's even a couch right here. I think this is actually a futon, I want to say. Isn't that so cool? This room is just beat up. And there, that looks like that's like a foosball table right there. It's missing the top piece in the bottom. Could be a lot of stuff underneath this mattress here, but I'm not gonna move all that. Before we actually go upstairs, should we go down in the basement? I think we should. Let's go down the basement and let's check out what's left down there, because I feel like it's going to be pretty cool. Let's go see that first, and then we'll make our way upstairs. Gotta go through all this. Oh, this is weird. I think this was like going to be renovated or something. It's kind of just concrete. Leads out to the deck. It's completely destroyed. It's just a lot of junk. Where does this lead to? It's like a school desk. It's kind of really creepy, honestly. Oh my gosh. This is creepy. I don't want to be in here. I bet this is where like a gun safe was. pretty bad down here. Alright, let's go ahead and head upstairs, guys. You guys can get a good look. This place is just amazing. So, as I walk up here, I'm seeing already like statues, and you guys can just get a good look down here. This almost feels like it was like not a full-time home, but in a sense it was, I guess. It's right on a creek. It's very beautiful. And you can just hear that smoke detector going off. Alright, let's keep looking around. What did you guys think of what we saw down there? Because that was just amazing. So I'm gonna get up here, check it out. It's like a living space in this loft. Some couches here. It's a very wooden house. Gives off like a 70s sort of feel, I think. Log cabin type thing. I mean, you guys can just see just what this looks like. What a crazy home. Fake plants sitting up here as decor. So like when people look up, they can just see like this all wrapping around. And then you just got this nice little loft area. Crazy. I think a squatter has been up in here. Almost looks like somebody might have been sleeping on this. But it matches right here. Then you got the filing cabinet, but I believe this is full of like mail, so that would give away all the names and everything like that. So you guys already know names have been changed to protect this home. Look at that. Just little bits of decor on the wall, like wooden pieces. There's another angel right here. Like, look at the way this is just built. That looks insane. It almost feels like a huge sauna. Like an A-frame almost too. This is a big house. Let's work our way down. Now one thing I've noticed, there's a ton of clothes. That makes me think like a squatter came in here and kind of went through everything. But that's a huge vase. Probably like a, I mean, it's only about 4 foot tall, but that's still huge. And I've noticed there's propane tanks kind of scattered throughout. This place does have kind of a dark story, so, but we'll check it out. Come down this hallway, and it's going to lead us into the master bedroom. Holy cow. Look at this. Huge king-size bed, still made. That's why I'm also thinking there's a squatter. I don't know. There's no power in here. There's no water. There's trash kind of everywhere. And there's like drinks, like Four Locos, Mountain Dew, and the bed even looks like it was burnt. Is that burnt or is that what I think it is? I don't know, that's a little weird. Look at this huge bed. Must have had a freaking projector or something in here. That's like the screen. I bet you there was a projector and that's how they watch TV. That's so cool. Imagine having like 100-inch TV in your room. That's so sick. That's a good idea. I might do that for my house. But as you can tell, it's kind of like a little wrecked in here. You can see all the clothes and stuff. There's like a disco ball there too. Lots of wires. I think the guy was into gaming too. But yeah, because we saw that, the headset and stuff downstairs. There's even a smoke machine in here. That's a first. Finding a smoke machine in a place. Red couch. And there's that bed. This is a huge master bedroom too. The fan, looks like they had a kid. There's like stars and stuff up there, the glow in the dark ones. Nice red leather sofas. I mean, this might have just been like a bachelor pad. Look at that. So far, being in this house, it's crazy. It's crazy the things that we find out here that are just forgotten about. Obviously, I don't think a squatter has forgotten about this place, but it's just sad. Sad what happened here. Sad that poor choices caused this place, this beautiful home, to go abandoned. And, you know, maybe obviously it was to make ends meet or whatever, but still not the best way to go about things. Just, it's hard to explain. But you guys get the gist of what I mean. Look at this room though. The big vaulted ceiling right there. And there's just clothes. It's like this one's hanging up still. Can't get over this. This is so cool. And look, even above the bed, you got like this flower painting right there. These like little heart-shaped mirrors. And those stickers are all throughout. Maybe their kid kind of just like placed them everywhere in here. This is gorgeous. It's like there's like some tiki stuff right here, but there is a door that leads to outside. That's what you get when you come outside. See, this is what I mean. The squatter trashed this completely. Just trash everywhere. And there's that river down there. I wish I could step out here, but this is like really, really sketchy. Like there's holes in this deck, and I don't want to hurt myself, so I'm gonna just skip out on going out there. What do you guys think of this though? Is this not such a cool bedroom? It's so big. The only thing I don't really like, if this were to be like my home, is all of this wood. It's too much wood, but it gives it kind of like a cabin vibe. I guess you could be like really cozy in here. Back over here, there's like a little corner, and there's Christmas lights hanging up. I think this place was abandoned around Christmas time, or after Christmas time, I think is when it was. I looked up when he was arrested, and it said like January or something like that. Look at that, there's little marijuana leaf stickers everywhere too. There's like a corner over here. Not really sure what they used it for. I mean, could be anything. But check out this bathroom, guys. This is insane. Wow, look at this bathroom. This is crazy. It's a huge bathroom. Toilet's right in here. This little room. This is like a cabinet I think was supposed to go up here. But take a look at the size of this tub. That's huge. And this, oh my gosh, look at this, guys. So it looks like he was a powerlifter. He won the state championship, first place. Dude had to be buff. He also has another trophy for best lifter. Those are probably the coolest trophies I've ever seen. That's so sick. But look at the size of this tub. You could fit like 4 people in here. It's a giant tub. But it kind of has the same vibe, this whole bathroom. This gives off like that old kind of 70s mansion. Stuff kind of scattered everywhere. I think this is all from the squatter. Look at that stuff all in the drawers. Everything left in here. Gotta be careful. Don't want to end up breathing in something I shouldn't. Because when I open that, I got a whiff of something. Wasn't good. You can see all the stuff in these drawers are just left behind. Whoa, look at the shower. Oh my goodness. This is a stone shower. Like all made of rocks. The shower head coming out of the ceiling. This is so sick. How is this left behind? Actually looks like there was 2 shower heads. There's another head right there. Would have gone in that little piece. Razors and stuff left behind, some shampoo down there. Is this not one of the coolest bathrooms? Look at that, you even got like a window up top. You got the fan. It almost looks like a confessional booth. if I'm being honest. This has got to be one of my favorite bathrooms I've ever seen. Look at this, I just noticed this little guy. Still moving. Probably because it's solar powered, and it's like right here in the sun. Now, can you imagine coming in this bathroom and just like chilling? Like, you could just come in here, take a nice shower, and I think this feels like a bachelor pad. You know, this guy, I think he lived here by himself. Judging by those letters we saw downstairs, looks like he kind of had some girlfriends, stuff like that. I think that he got this house through inheritance with his father and his mother, but unfortunately, all went to waste. Beautiful home, and there's a lot of damage here. There's a lot of dust, mold, holes. I mean, this is probably a tear down at the end of the day, fortunately. But what a cool place so far. Now we got to see the closet right here. Super cool. You guys can see that all the clothes are here. All of them. Nike, polos, all that stuff. This feels like a house that would have a gun if there wasn't squatters that came through. I bet you all that would have been gone. But you can see it's just full of stuff still. Surprised there's not like a safe in here or something of that sort. See that all the clothes are just still in here hanging up. Looks like where your towels go. Nice painting. It's just sad to see a home like this go to waste. Alright guys, that's the end of today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this abandoned mansion. Me and the Bando fam here. Subscribe to him down below. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. Comment down below your favorite part. And if you watch this premiere, comment down below where you're watching from today and what you liked the most about this place. We're going to head out now and head on to the next place. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, BigBankz out.